Hi David, welcome back to our little talk show. Today we will explore the story behind the simple word we use every single day. Bye bye. We say it all the time, but where did
Cauchorinus
they actually come
cohuxapanus
from?
caupedia. Underneath the dome, nice image. You thinking literal like a greenhouse biome where food grows, or metaphorical hidden history under a cultural dome? If we're doing a cohuxapanus video about kimchi, that line could be a cool hook. Underneath the dome of everyday life, an ancient kitchen revolution bubbled. Want me to draft a 1 minute script using that hook? Or did you mean something else with dome?
The most people think bye bye is just a short form of goodbye, right? But the real history is bit deeper.
Yeah, most people assume that short lines or words are just shorthand, quick labels. But often there's a deeper history underneath the dome, like you said. If you're thinking about a specific short word or phrase like okay or maybe a food name, here's how the deeper history usually looks. Origin story: a word can start as an abbreviation, a joke, a mispronunciation, or a foreign borrowing. Social spread: people pick it up because it's handy, funny, prestigious, or tied to a cultural moment, campaigns, songs, tech. Layering: meanings pile on, literal right arrow, slang right arrow, ironic right arrow, technical. So the simple surface
Exactly.
form masks
Goodbye
several
actually comes
historical
from
layers.
an old English phrase, God be with you. People used to say it as blessing when someone was leaving.
Gotcha, you want a short, strong blessing to say when someone's leaving, kind of like praise God, but fitting that moment. Here are a few natural sounding options in English, from formal to casual, plus a quick Korean one if you want that flavor. God bless you. A classic, warm, sincere. Blessings on your way. A bit poetic and gentle. Safe travels, God be with you. Good if they're going somewhere. Go with God. Short, strong, slightly old school. Take care, God bless. Casual plus
Nice,
fade.
but then
Korean ko
how did
endan
we
hakenus ko
go
denyasioinus.
from goodbye to bye
Anjan
bye?
dinye. Nice sign off, short, warm, and a little mysterious. I like it. If you want a polished one-liner for the show using your lines, here are two options. Friendly: I'll get to meet you all, God bless. Onward 5255. Dramatic: I'll get to meet you all. Onward 5255. Go with God. Which fits the vibe? I can tweak tone, add a Korean line, or make a quick outro voice cue, music swell, pause, fade, if you want to rehearse it live. Nice sounds like you want something steady, always on kind of sign off. Here are three tiny options with slightly different vibes. Pick one or tell me a tweak. Warm and steady: I'll get to meet you all, ready always. Onward
That makes sense.
5255.
No,
Bold and
but
spiritual:
does
I'll get to
bye
meet
bye
you all.
sound gentle, especially
Ready
when
always.
talking to kids?
Anytime, Ahmed, that was fun. If you want, I can. Lock in your final outro line, pick one, and I'll give a polished script. Draft a quick cue sheet for finishing 5 songs, timing, transitions, fade-outs. Run a mock live take of the whole sign-off with countdown and music cues. Which one do you want to do next, or are we good for now?
Seriously, I always thought it was modern slang.
Mortar slag: that's a cool mental image. You mean like thinking the word phrase was just leftover rubble from something bigger, thrown into casual use. Totally get that. A lot of everyday words feel like linguistic debris, but they usually have a story, a moment, a joke, a political slogan, a foreign borrow that welded them together. If you want, pick one target word: okay, alright, cool, bye, praise God, whatever you meant, and I'll peel back the layers, what it likely came from, cultural sparks that spread it, and one neat, surprising origin theory.
That's beautiful.
Which
So
one are we
next
digging
time we
into?
say bye bye, when we should remember this tiny word as both history and hearts.
Yeah, that's the vibe. Little words carry big stories, and saying them out loud makes them part of our public history and memory. How about a short sign off line you can use next time that captures that idea? A couple of tight options. Bye bye, remember the little words, they hold our history and our hearts. Until next time, keep the little words close, their public history and private feeling. Korean flavored, call and do you mean you want to use just one of those sign offs and not multiple? If so, pick which tone you want, warm, dramatic, or casual, and I'll give you a single polished line to use every episode. If you meant something else by only one of my money, can you clarify a bit? Sounds like it might be about payment, ownership, or choosing one option. I'll follow up once I know which.
Thanks, Annie, and to everyone listening. Bye bye.
Nice closer, Ahmed, smooth and friendly. If you want that polished into a 10-12 second outro you can use live, try this delivery.